Indonesia is a Southeast Asian nation made up of 17,500 islands. It is home to hundreds of different ethnic groups, with more than 300 different local languages. The country is known for its beaches, volcanoes, and jungles. There are more than 800,000 mosques in Indonesia. More than 12% of the entire Muslim world reside in this land. The message of Islam began to spread throughout Indonesia in the 13th century when Muslim traders did business with the locals. Indonesia has a Muslim population of 229 million, ranking at first place. Number 2, Pakistan. Pakistan contains a diverse landscape and some of the tallest mountains found on Earth. Forbes magazine has included Pakistan in the top 10 places where people must visit. It is reported that there are more than 1.2 million mosques in Pakistan, making it the country with the largest number of mosques on Earth. Islam arrived to Pakistan in 711 AD, only 79 years after the death of the Prophet, peace be upon him. 96.5% of Pakistanis follow the religion of Islam, with a total Muslim population of 200 million. Number 3, India. India is the second most populated country after China. The name of the country is derived from the river Indus, a valley around which people had settled much earlier in history. Islam arrived to India in the 7th century through Muslim traders. India now has more than 300,000 mosques, and although only 14.2% of Indians are Muslim, it still ranks at number 3 with 189 million Muslims. Number 4, Bangladesh. Bangladesh is located at the Bay of Bengal and is known for its lush green landscapes and numerous waterways. The country contains the world's longest sea beach and the largest mangrove forest on Earth. Islam was introduced to Bangladesh in the 7th and 8th century, and it became the main religion of the country after the arrival of Muslim merchants and scholars. Bangladesh is now home to over 250,000 mosques, and around 90.4% of Bangladeshis follow Islam, with a total Muslim population of 153,700,000. Number 5, Nigeria. Nigeria is often referred to as the Giant of Africa. It is the most populated country in Africa and the 7th most populated country on Earth. The name of the country was taken from the Niger River, which runs through the country. Nigeria is home to over 250 different ethnic groups, speaking approximately 500 different languages. The country has a long history of various civilizations dating back many thousands of years. Islam arrived to Nigeria in the 11th and 12th centuries, through trade, migration, and through the travel of Muslim scholars along the trade routes. Unfortunately, there are currently no statistics of the number of mosques in Nigeria. Around 50% of the Nigerian people follow Islam, making it a total Muslim population of 100 million. Number 6, Egypt. Egypt is one of the world's oldest and most influential civilizations known today. The country links Northeast Africa with the Middle East. This Muslim-majority country is rich in both history and culture. The country is home to iconic ancient sites like the Pyramids of Giza, as well as many other ancient temples. Egypt's Red Sea coast contains some of the world's most pristine coral reefs. The country has one of the longest known histories of any country, tracing its heritage back to the 6th and 4th millennia BCE. Islam became the dominant religion in Egypt between the 10th and 14th century. Egypt is now home to over 114,000 mosques, and nearly 94% of Egyptians are Muslim, with a total Muslim population of 95 million. Number 7, Iran. Iran, also known as Persia, is a country located in Western Asia with over 83 million inhabitants. Its civilization dates back to around 530 BC and the country shares its borders with 10 other countries, including Turkey, Kuwait, Iraq, Pakistan, and Oman. Islam reached Iran by the 11th century, and 99.5% of Iranians now follow Islam. Only 10% of the population follow mainstream Islam, but both groups of Muslims live peacefully together with their differences of opinion. Iran has around 57,000 mosques, and the country holds a total Muslim population of 82.5 million. Number 8. Turkey. Turkey, located both in Western Asia and Southeastern Europe, is a Muslim land full of culture and Islamic history. The country shares its borders with 8 other countries. Turkey is known as the birthplace of the Ottoman Empire. The established presence of Islam in Turkey dates back to the 11th century, when the Seljuks started expanding into eastern Anatolia. There are more than 82,000 mosques located around Turkey, and 99% of Turks today follow Islam. The total Muslim population of Turkey is 80 million. Number 9. Algeria. This North African country is considered the second largest on the African continent, and is also known as the world's largest Arab country. The country supplies large amounts of natural gas to Europe, and energy exports are the backbone of the economy. Islam was first brought to Algeria by the Umayyad dynasty from the year 670. The native Berbers embraced Islam in large numbers. Algeria contains around 15,000 mosques, and 99% of the population are Muslim. The total Muslim population of Algeria is 41.2 million. Number 10. Sudan. The country of Sudan is in northeast Africa and is bordered by Egypt, Eritrea, Ethiopia, and Libya. It has a population of over 40 million people, making it the third largest country in Africa. Sudan is nicknamed the Arab world's food basket as it accounts for 45% of agricultural land in the Arab world. It was only in the middle of the 17th century when Islam started to spread in Sudan and the first mosque was established. 97% of the population now follow Islam, and the total Muslim population is 39.5 million. These are the 10 highest populated Muslim countries on earth, and together these countries account for 67% of the Muslim world. The remaining 33% of Muslims are scattered all around the world. Today you will find a Muslim of every single race and country. Islam was revealed to unite the world with peace, guidance, and truth.